Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, game number 3 coming at you here. Sync Esports up 2-0 over Team Who in this Deadeye Bounty League. So once again, Team Who, they need to win this series, or else it'll be Reason Gaming advancing on, as well as Sync Esports. If Team Who manages to come through, then it will be themselves as well as Sync. So again, the brackets do start this weekend, actually, with that said. So looking forward to that. Again, the $14,000 prize pool. It's on the line for those bracket stages. Pretty big deal right here. Team Who on the verge yet again, just like they were in the DreamHack qualifiers, but came up short. So trying to change that here, but noticeably a tough challenge. Anyways, I'm joined by St. Rocks once again as my co-caster. And yet again, another interesting start here to the draft, as far as picks especially.
Yeah, very early in for a pick here. Definitely excited to see what that's going to bring. Usually in the 4 games are very ganky, to say the least.
Yes, they are.
And then we also have a prisoner follow-up. But if we take the blind bans or the early bans real quick, Insana really respects Team Who. Like, he's banned Flux and like the entire series. Flux has just been banned. And I know Slaskadoo has played Flux like in a lot of games. Maybe Quincy has the stats, but he has been playing a lot of Flux lately. And he's been doing a really good job, really solid plays. And Insana is not going to deal with that. Oh, Parasite as well.
Yep, they get Slap to Comfort Hero for him. With the Parasite, so.
So we got Puppet Master, Magnus, and Valkyrie. That could be a tri-lane. Magnus, Valkyrie tri-lanes are not something new to the scene, definitely. No. Especially when Valkyrie has that extra awesome arrow. Something that gives her a presence on other lanes than her own as well.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
I'm still not sold on that actually being like a great buff. Honestly, it's just it's like an entertainment factor, if anything. But
I'll give you that one. That's true.
Yeah, but we'll see how they play it here and where that.
It sounds so awesome when you hit someone from like max range, like smack.
Yeah, no, it's like the best feeling in the game for sure. But
yeah. All right, so we're going into the banning phase. Swiftblade, Bubbles, Midas, and Cthulhu. Basically all heroes that were played last game so far. Yeah.
Yeah, just having that short-term memory there, remembering it, but now one more ban on either side.
I mean, Doctor's still open. It's surprising me that hero, like, he used to be first pick material not too long ago, and now he's kind of fallen a little bit off. And all dudes... Wow,
sorry.
Really?
It has to be some kind of troll there, man.
Oh, Insane it disconnected! Beautiful. I like it.
Oh, God, that's great.
Insane was going to show everyone. Now Flans is happy. That's a... They're just having fun at this point. That's awesome. Now you make him think it's good. This is just insane.
It's like there's no logic, yeah. Because I mean, obviously they even already had their support on top of that, so it's just like it's just complete troll ban right there.
Definitely.
Coming out. All right, now Insane needs to reconnect because he is the captain after all.
It would be nice if. And there you go, he's back.
And Quincy pointing out, he's stat-wise, Artesia's probably one of the strongest heroes in the game. So
yeah, 100%. You can't really argue with that, can you?
No, we cannot argue stats. Doesn't matter. Kane the final ban, so Sync just making sure not to have to deal with that once again.
I wonder if that, like, currently they don't really, like, in the Kane games, in the Kane game, they did have like sort of a core, more than one core, like Moon Queen of course, but there was also a War Beast that played in there. And I'm not sure if they're going to be able to have that kind of presence, like a more hairy core. And I think that might be why Insania bans it. Oh, Panda. It's a long time since I've seen a Panda in competitive.
Very long time. Pandemonium, and let's just throw a Myrmidon in there, they say.
That's a tri-lane. It has to be a tri-lane.
Yeah, Myrmidon's like signature tri-lane support.
Yeah. But Panda is also really good in tri-lanes. So maybe it's going to be a Valkyrie Suicide. Wow, all these heroes could be in the tri-lane. That's so sneaky. Sync doesn't really know what to expect at this point.
Yeah.
Other than maybe like guessing, because No, but like Puppet Master's a good 1v1. Valkyrie is a pretty decent 1v1, and Panda is also a pretty decent 1v1. So that they could actually throw anything at them. And Shorkin is actually playing the Magnus. He's a suicide player.
No, they haven't read it up yet, so
That's
not
true.
too
Yeah,
far ahead here.
Interesting.
Um,
Interesting.
Dark Lady obviously picked up by Sync, so again for being
Yeah.
so against the hero and banning it
That's-
frequently.
That's why they banned Kane. Kane is really awesome against Dark Lady. And he is jungle sync support. What?
Well,
I've
no,
seen-
with this lineup, he's been playing the Suicide
Yeah.
because again,
I'm-
Certus isn't here, and that's what he was playing before Certus was here. So it's in the series today, I think he has been playing
This
more
series
Suicide,
he's been playing Suicide, right?
Yeah, he played the Kane the
but
first
yeah,
game, and, then picked
and
up
I have
the
seen him play Ophelia, so
jungle. So I don't know, whatever.
don't think Hangsos plays.
Well,
second
yeah, I
support.
mean he did play jungle because of Alaskan, to be fair. So yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what? Empath final pick.
Yes,
So,
Kisun and Fora. Why did
Fora.
you see that coming? Come on, Breaky.
I should
That was so I have no idea what they're doing. I have experimented with Karin and Fora in mid lane. It works pretty well in Team M, but I'm not sure what the deal is here. I think we might be looking at a little bit of a troll game here. Kizu is not going to suicide that, right? A suicide nymph, that's not winning.
Well, again, they got to be expecting a trial lane. So clearly, you would think that they drafted with that in mind. And now, what that means, I don't know, as far as the Nymphora pick here. So
Nymph is weak against trial lanes. Empath is okay if she lands a good wall, and Insania is definitely landing some good walls. Dark Lady is really great against trial lanes in the sense that she can just sit with her Taint Soul and her Hatchet, and just last hit get like 200 GPM, and have a sort of decent time against the trial lane without dying. But yeah, this is weird. This is Kizu
Suicide Nymphora.
Suicide Nymphora.
God, I remember back in the day, Nymphora, before the change happened with the Zeal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The attack speed. I mean, there was that potential actually to deal. Some
Definitely,
damage
she could
with
carry with Thunderclaw. She dealt a lot of damage. Parasite is getting.
Yeah, he's
diving
diving huge. Oh, the arrow hits. Beautiful arrow on top of that. The Myrmidon Weedfield as well. Not the longest duration though. However, the cannonball stun will secure it, but now Pandemonium gets pulled back in. So, in the meantime, Flensmeister gets the pick off onto Shorecan right there. And now Valkyrie's also going to fall, dodges the weed field off to the side over here. Pandemonium still going at it with Prisoner, but now Parasite's kicking in. And Pandemonium making a nice little juke there, it looks like. But not going to be the same for Myrmidon. See, Weedfield's trying to survive. That ain't going to happen, though. So... well, they got the Bloodlust, but they lost 3 heroes in response. And could be a 4th, actually. No? Okay. Is he going to, okay, so this really throws off Team Who now as far as the lane goes.
Alright, so it's going to be Puppet Master bottom against Nymphora. I will assume that Puppet Master is going to win that. Nymph is not that weak in a 1v1, to be honest. She has a lot of damage with her shield stun and her Boil type bot. But, yeah, Puppet Master is just such a strong 1v1er. Meanwhile, Panda in mid. Panda is one of those heroes that gets absolutely shut down by Shackled.
Yeah. Oh, true.
I think he can only ulti when he's shackled.
He can't even flurry? Huh.
No, he can't flurry, but he might be able to flick. But I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure he can't flick either. Let's see. We'll definitely get. Oh, the arrow!
Did it hit? It actually hit. I wasn't watching it. I was watching the bottom lane there, but this is why I just don't think it's like literally he got hit by a 5-second arrow from the top lane, and Pandemonium couldn't do anything with it really. So top lane, by the way, Valkyrie is going to go down. She ended up getting caught in a bad spot apparently with Empath and Dark Lady. So
she was focusing too much in mid lane. Probably.
Yeah, trying to land that Pandemonium cannonball in the middle lane. There's a flick on top of that. You do see Magnus is here, stun to follow it up, and the Weedfield. Again, good synergy. Myrmidon, if he has somebody to initial stun for him, Weedfield is pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Actually gets the kill right there. By the way, also worth noting, again, his Magic Carp now AoE as well. So, interested to see that kicking in. And his ulti got buffed, I believe. Yeah, he's a little tankier now as well even.
Not sure how much that's gonna play in, at least in this
Yeah.
laning phase. But Valkyrie's in trouble here. That's a Skelly King.
Oh, yeah, the Parasite. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, there he is. He leaps right into it, and you're not getting away, Jim Carrey.
Oh, what's good? They're getting juked.
Hey, jukes a little bit. Middle in the meantime,
There
Pandemonium, they get the kill on the Prisoner, but finally they won't get the kill on a Valkyrie. Humiliation even coming out. So they're basically kind of like trial into this middle lane here against Prisoner. So and we'll say that is working, but in the long run, you got a Dark Lady that's free farming and even getting kills at the top lane, and that's never a good thing.
Surprisingly enough, Puppet Master and Nymph is doing sort of really terrible, both of them. Like 200 EPM on bot lane. So no one is really having it. It's a loss down here.
Yeah.
Oh, Empath getting caught.
Oh, he didn't stop. He got hit by the Magikarp. And Insania goes down.
He didn't get the wall up either in time, so Magnus got that last auto attack in on him.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of action. I really love these kind of games with a lot of early action.
Yeah, of course.
Magnus now got his Marchers, so he's going to be even more mobility. He still only has enough mana for one stun, but at least now he's fast after he used it. Parasite sitting in a Minotaur, thinking about ganking this panda.
Yeah, gets a hook. That should be a kill. And misses the hook, though.
No hook.
Sidestep from Pandemonium. How about Nefora, by the way? Is he actually leveling stats, or is he holding the points? I think he's actually holding it.
Yeah, that would make sense to me at least. I haven't seen an M4 played in a 1v1 in a competitive game. Oh, someone's getting caught.
Well, Empath is in trouble right there. Gets the wall up. Parasite coming in now as well. Stomp as well. Hits, and Empath will barely survive. Pending some crazy arrow. Bottom lane, Keizu is in trouble. Zeal stun coming out. Not going to hit anyone right there to maybe make them move a little bit, but the cannonball stun connects. And M4 definitely is going to fall in the long run. So, I mean, I can't say I'm too surprised.
Oh, Puppet Master.
Did he die?
Is he going to be able to?
Oh, wow, he's in trouble. Oh, my gosh. The flurry out. He's still alive. No, live, Puppet. The Archer. Oh, my God, he's going to live. They were panicking so much right there.
Yeah. That would have been awesome. Anyway, right now Dark Lady knows that she's against the trial line here. Okay, maybe she doesn't know.
Maybe not. She is going to get caught here. And locked down. No, it's not enough. Health potion tick. It's not enough either. Wolf Commander Parasite, not really that scary.
Mika is 6-0 with his Prisoner.
Actually, I was going to say Magnus needs to be careful. Parasite comes out, but it's fine.
Bot lane, I think that's a Puppet Master in trouble here.
Yes,
is finally going to get... yes, that's beautiful. But, like, Nymphora deals a lot of damage when she goes for this volatile Nymphora Seal build. She'll have... how much is it? Like, 200 damage on her Q, and roughly 200 damage on her shield as well. So that's 400 damage in one combo if she catches them. And that's not... I mean... And she has enough mana to keep using those combos.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, mid lane. I think that's going to be...
And that should be fine. She has Striders.
Yeah, but that's a panda. He doesn't care.
No, she's good.
He could go for this. He could leap and...
Oh my God, he juked! How did he actually manage to juke there? Yes, the
I'm not
comes
sure.
out.
Panda was...
Oh my gosh, just get him! He dodges it! Wall off in 1 second! He is going to get it off. Yes, he will. He's still alive. He's toying with him. Yeah, he's toying with him. Keizu ports in right here. Zealstun connects, gets the kill on Magnus. The arrow! Oh, he is going to be fine. He had to type out the G's. Apparently, no, that was Keizu, I guess. Empath finally does go down as Parasite comes over to maybe assist. But is he level 6? Yeah, Parasite's level 5, so.
I wonder why Panda didn't just, flurry the Empath and slow down her movement speed and then hit her instead of, just using all his mana on a flurry and then missing the cannonball. Mid lane though.
Oh, misses the arrow though as a result of Pandemonium. That's kind of big. And javelin accuracy no longer 100%. So, yeah. In fact, Pandemonium face smash onto Empath right there. Not much Parasite can do against that. So Empath will end up falling. And now Parasite's a little too far up. As the auto attack damage leaping in from Valkyrie, needs one more. Health potion tick is going to be enough to survive. Jukes in the trees. That's not going to matter though. He goes down in the end. Yeah, they're toying with them. I mean, it's a lot of action, but it's because they're definitely going a little too deep here at times.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Flensmeister is sitting at 450 GPM
Yeah.
on the Dark Lady. That's, I mean, right now the game is really even, but if this trend keeps going, that Dark Lady is going to be uncontested by the Legion team.
Yeah.
With a strong head, that is. Now, bot lane, it looks like Empath and Kiss and Nymphora is going to try to make a play here on the puppet. Oh, the jig is up.
It's pretty
Insane
obvious.
shows himself.
Pepe
Yeah.
running towards you like that.
Maybe he won't see us coming.
Yeah.
Some smoke or some build rod, sorry, would have been useful. There's a lane ward from Puppet Master. He should still be aware that Empath is around.
I wonder what Pandemonium's going for this game. As far as, I mean, he's also farming very well. Bottom lane, actually. See, once again, they're kind of setting up right here.
They see each other. Janus ward caught Magnus.
Yeah.
And Hangsor's ward caught Insania, and also Insania showed himself really obviously, so they should know they're in a 2v2 down here.
Yeah.
For Panda, usually you go Nullstone, Shrunken Head, but that's the old school build. I'm not sure what Slaska was thinking. Knowing Slaska, he would probably go in Sanitarius just because that item is, like, he picks up that item all the time.
Yeah.
They're making a play in Dark Lady top, though.
Oh, there's the weed field it hits. Yeah,
No.
However, the charging strikes in time. Yeah, Pandemonium was very slow right there to
He should
react.
just leap.
Oh, Nymphora TP's in as well. Now, Myrmidon is not going to get away. She is stopped. Pandemonium also in trouble, and he goes down as well. There we go. So, yeah, not only is it a failed gank, but ends up being a turn kill for Sync Esports on top of the middle lane. In the meantime, Prison Break comes out, pulls her back in. Despite the arrow in the face, doesn't matter to get away. So, really, 3 kills in the long run happen in favor of Sync.
I mean, he should have just cannonballed on a stun target, and then he could have maybe gone, if he was greedy, he could have gone for the flick into the ulti, or he could just ultied, and that would probably set up the kill on Flens. Hook on Magnus, and Magnus can't stun right now.
Yep, Shackle prevents that, of course. He is going to be able to get it off in time, though. So just got the distance. Couple TPs coming in. Ultimately not going to do much in the end as the top tower goes down. So even though he didn't get the kill, not the biggest still, however, now Nymphora, yeah. He was hanging around a little too long, I guess. And Casey goes down. Not sure what Nymphora was doing there.
Shout out to Nymph. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, I mean, she's porting people around. She's been, Kizo's presence on Nymphora has been felt this game already. So, I mean, getting out of the laning phase, it's sort of like decently is brewing to be okay. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, Dark Lady is farming 500 DPM. That's like, she is like the light in the darkness here for Sync, even though they're pretty much not in the top spot at all, actually. I take that back. They're in a very lit room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but the supporting cast on both sides. I mean, really, both carries doing okay, doing great. In fact, obviously, even Pandemonium's doing good at 400 plus gold per minute. But yeah, both sides after that, it just drops off a lot. But it is more in favor of Sync, to be fair, as far as how drastic it is.
Nymph, as far as her abilities drop off, sure, but her ulti will always be a massive presence in the game. Like, especially late game, where a pick off can mean like Rax. Mickey in mid. No, he's too fast. Oh, he's running.
Going Striders on Prisoner. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a very tanky prisoner by any means, but he's going to be fast at least. I'm not sure what the idea. Maybe he's going straight for post haste. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have bottle?
Doesn't even have bottle. Yeah,
oh, he's getting caught here.
Tough start, to be fair, with 2 deaths, but actually he is getting caught. The arrow sets up perfectly. And that should be a dead prisoner shortly after. There we go. So, obviously a great combo right there. Look at this. They come in to take the haste room, but now they're in a bad spot, more so than Nymphora is, as everybody's here. Parasite is here in the catapult as Dark Lady also joins the party. Gets there pretty late, though. Puts a slow on Magnus, eventually gets him taken out. Essence Link on Valkyrie. Face Suck on top of that. However, the Weed Field keeping Parasite in place. And now Pandemonium comes back in. Empath eventually. Nope, is going to survive, it looks like. Off to the side, they're locking in Prison. They want the kill. Voodoo Puppet's out. Is it going to be enough damage? It does look like it. Yes, it is. Barely. The 5-second arrow hits Dark Lady as she's trying to get away, but Empath still doing work. Puts a stun on a Puppet Master. And there's the slow on top of that. Invis rune spawns, by the way. See, Empath is going to pick it up. Leech comes out, but they don't want to dive too much here.
No.
And Sync's going to be fine with the way that ends.
That arrow? Oh.
Almost
Slap could feel that.
Yeah. Whooshing on by. So, does live, though. And Darkity will go back to farming now. At about 460 gold per minute. The Rune Cleaver just about there. Has one broadsword. So the Legion team as a whole, I mean, 1,500 gold on Pandemonium. I honestly think he might be going for something like a portal key here.
Yeah, he could definitely. I mean, that's pretty legit. He is, together with Magnus, he is the team's initiators, and Magnus is not looking like he's going to pick up a portal key anytime soon. So that could be a really good pickup for Panda. Oh,
Panda gets pulled back in. Essence Link as well, shackles up. And comes Parasite with the burst damage. Weedfield going to miss. And Pandemonium goes down.
Panda can actually flick when he's shackled, but that's about it. Flick and ulti. That's what he can do. Mid lane. Nope.
Well, again, he should be able to flurry, I think, too. I don't see why not.
No, he can't. No, he can't. He couldn't flurry. No, it was grayed out.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, nice catching a Magnus there. Despite the Valkyrie Prism being used, and in fact, they'll get Puppet Master as well. Beautiful wall off. No chance for him to get away. Double tap for Flensmeister, and that means the Rune Cleaver is basically here for Dark Lady now. So you have their biggest lead of the game here and expect that to constantly grow at this pace.
I feel like that's a trend for the last game as well. Like, it's been like, a lot of like a kill fest early on, and then all of a sudden Sync gets ahead, and then you just start snowballing. Oh, they're porting.
Look at what Panda
is going to be really.
Look at what Panda went for, by the way. He went a Void Talisman.
What?
As they do port to the bottom lane and pick up the kill there.
Yeah. I mean, Void is going to prevent him from getting hooked by Prisoner, I believe. And ultied by Prisoner.
But can he do anything while he has Void Talisman on?
He can use spells.
Okay, so he can still use them even though they're physical, as far as the damage output. I guess they are. Okay.
Yeah, that should be the arrow.
Oh, the arrow's gonna miss, but you see right there, he pops a Void Talisman, but Parasite loves that. Oh, they do kill Dark Lady at least, but now they have to deal with the rest of Team Sync. Magnus is going to get picked off there, and now Puppet Master, it's his turn to go down. Not much more Valkyrie can do about that. And down goes Puppet Master.
Yeah. So this game is really entertaining, but I'm afraid it's going to come to an end fairly soon. Like, I'm not sure. Like, Sing is going to keep doing this. Like, Nymph is going to keep porting people around and getting the kills. And Slap might be in trouble here.
Oh, it is just Myrmidon. Goes ulti form.
Myrmidon doesn't have the waveform.
Oh, he passed it up. Yeah, they just go for straight up. Like I said, it's again a little bit troll, sure, but Team Pooh, they're just going for all-out kill. Like, that's what they care about here. They will get Parasite, as Lap got way too greedy, decided to come back in with no life. Nymphoria is also in trouble, and she too will fall. Dark Lady, oh boy, is he actually going in? He takes an arrow to the face. Prisoner is nearby. Rupture Meat Channel going to be stopped, though. Gets that kill. Cover of Darkness comes out, but now Dark Lady, she's in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
And she goes down, so.
Probably not the best trade.
No.
But, I mean, the game is, keep it up, Sync. This is going to prolong the game for sure. If Lens can manage to get himself killed a little bit more, then he's going to get further and further away from his Shrunken, and this game is not going to be over. I thought if the trend of just, like, Sync keeping on winning, the team fights would like, keep on, they would, like, this game would be almost unwinnable for Team Who, but that's not the case. They just got a lot of nice kills. Is that the Valkyrie person used? Yeah, bot lane.
Puppet Master, nice wall off there, preventing him from getting out. Easy kill, and now running away again. That's some decent synergy, actually, with the Empath and Nymphoria able to go inside and TP an extra person. However, Nymphoria is in some trouble. Now Deluxe Heliotis applied. Out comes a Zeal stun, trying to maybe set up a turn kill, but the Weed Field stalls Parasite there from chasing. And he goes down. Empath is also going to get caught. And goes down eventually.
Super caught.
They're feeding them kills here.
Mika is level 9. He's like almost the lowest level in the game.
Yeah, he's not doing too good this game.
He's not having too much fun.
Completely different than last game with the Gauntlet.
He's going to be going for this Hookah Magnus.
Does he have a portal key? No, yeah, he doesn't, of course.
All right, he's come on, Mickey, you can do it.
Magnus on the wrong side, though. If Magnus comes over to the left, then he can get a hook, but He's just too far. Magnus's plan is smart, obviously.
Oh,
Trying to bait him in. Maybe? Maybe there? Try it? Okay, do
so
it.
Close.
Hit it. No, he's not going.
He doesn't. He doesn't want to.
Unsuccessful. Parasite getting a
Oh,
codex.
but he's getting another chance here. Magnus is running. No,
Well, no, Mickey wants to run.
All right,
to get away.
Magnus is like, "Hey, boys,
Yeah,
how
goes
you
into
doing?"
The Conqueror pit, runs right into Prisoner now, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Leech from
he Conquer bash.
Parasite, yes.
Oh, but Slab is gonna take the fun out of that game. Okay.
No W for you.
Used my W, yet I'm dead.
What? Pandemonium, by the way, getting a portal key, so he goes the portal key eventually after the Void Talisman here.
I mean, you set yourself up to get hooked when you're a panda and you start ulting someone because, you know, like, Mickey can move into position, but still, it feels a little odd getting the Void Talisman this early on in the game. I think portal key would have been just fine, and then he could have gone something else. Oh, that's going to be a team fight.
Oh, missing the hook. Dust comes out, that will spot Valkyrie, but it's too far away. Nefora dodges the hook, or the arrow more so.
Oh, Panda's coming as well.
Yeah, definitely a fight. Now, Dark Lady's not here, so it is a 4 versus 5. Pandemonium, a big start. Huge collapse. They get 2 kills right off the bat. Prison Break, though, that's going to be a big one. Parasite goes down. Prison Break will get the 1 kill on a Myrmidon, but that's really going to be it. Unless maybe Magnus, but that's not going to happen. So
what are they doing? Flex is like, team, what are you doing? I'm farming.
Kills.
Yeah. Flint's is moving away. So yeah, Flint's is not on board with all that action. He just wants to sit and farm. He's a hard carry, damn it, and he wants to farm. But yeah, this game is almost evened out at this point due to some really like entertaining plays from Sync, I want to say.
Yeah.
But maybe also a little bit questionable. Yeah.
A little too much, perhaps. So we'll see how that continues as the game moves on here. Middle lane, Empath going to be jumped and dead shortly after. So again, Pandemonium, just the skills alone, he does a lot of physical damage. So that has been showing. Magnus, however, he's going to end up dying here.
Yeah, Codex from Parasite, level 1 so far. Doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Kill there.
So, like late game, we still have a lot of single target lockdown from Puppet Master and Panda. So I'm sitting here thinking that Flint might not be able to completely dominate this game with the presence of Puppet Master and Pandemonium, who Panda can go through strong and hit.
Yeah.
And Puppet can take care of you after that. So I wonder if Singh is actually in a little bit of a trouble here.
Well, it does look like Dark Lady is going... Well, he's not going to Abyssal Skull because he would have had that well by now. So I was going to say, I mean, it looks like he might just be going straight into that Shrunken Head because of how much action there is and how much fighting, as you're pointing out. Yeah, Shrunken's good. Now, in most, Pandemonium can still ulti you, but...
Yeah, and do everything else to you, but... Yeah.
It's good against the Puppet, of course, and well, really everyone else. Myrmidon and Magnus.
It looks
especially.
like you're right. It looks like you're right, but usually you get like Firebrand, and oh my god, that's a 5-man team.
Yeah,
12.
They're going to the top lane. They can all do it because of the levels, and Empath especially has a free kill on a Myrmidon.
Yikes! That's a lot of damage.
No, the 4-man game. Parasite wasn't one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to be level 16 to do the everybody.
That's the bad. I mean, that's kind of cool as well. They're usually not able to. Oh, that's a tower fence. He's not going to be what 530 DPM. That's looking pretty scary. But yeah, it looks like he's going straight for Shrunken Head at this point. I would have liked to see the Abyssal against Panda and then maybe the Firebrand as well.
Yeah. Just
for the speed. But let's see.
Look at Valkyrie, by the way. As bottom lane, he's trying to push, but he's going to have to fall back.
Elder Parasite.
Yeah, going the Elder Parasite here.
Interesting.
As far as her choice.
I mean, it gives her a lot of movement speed. And I mean, Parasite is leveling up his Codex, so that could hurt Valkyrie a lot when if she pops that Elder Parasite and all of a sudden Parasite is on her. Oh, Prisoner's getting caught, and okay, he's out.
That was a quick kill.
That wall was almost amazing from Insania.
Man, wait 1 second. He's got a portal
he
key. No,
can...
Codex cancels it.
Yeah.
Double
Uh-oh.
damage
There's gonna
spawns for him, though. That's nice.
It's Shania doesn't have ulti up.
Yeah,
he can't jump
you
in.
got to be careful about this if you're the Hellborn team. Oh, Pandemonium, though, going YOLO right here without his team. Void Talisman will keep him alive for a little bit longer, and he actually is going to keep him alive in the end. So Void Talisman proved to be a pretty good pickup right there. Empath does get caught. The we feel happens. Big Magnuson in the background. Eruption being channeled. Darken is like, I'm the hell on out of here. It's going to be stopped for the Magnus Eruption, but Nymphora is now being pulled in. He will go down. A 4-for-0 exchange. Some way, somehow for Team Who.
That Magnus stun.
Yeah, it was
he
big.
flanked them. He didn't even have pole key. He landed a 3-man stun. That was just that absolutely saved the fight. They're already winning the fight, and then he just like puts the nails in the coffin. That was really well done from Team Who, and again, pretty questionable fight from Sync. That Void Talisman did so much for Panda this fight. He went way too deep, and in any situation, Dark Lady, by the way, bought Frostburn.
Really?
Instead of the Shrunken.
Why on earth did he not buy it earlier then?
Yeah, maybe he's confused as well about what he want to pick.
I guess.
I mean that's kind of the battle build on Dark Lady. You go the Frostburn and then you go Abyssal, but he's doing it in a weird order here. There it is, the Frostburn. Interesting, but yeah, Panda going super YOLO and surviving because of the Void Talisman. I guess. But I mean, no, it's great, but still, you shouldn't be there. In any case, like Panda was too deep. Insane is getting. Insane is in trouble. Oh no! Oh no!
That's not gonna happen. Trying to get away, but you see, they knew where she was.
Yeah.
Choo choo, motherfucker!
Goes down right there. So good find coming out from the Hellborn side. As you look at Prisoner, by the way, again, make a not nearly as impressive a game as last time around. 5, 6, and 3. He went the tablet, decided to go that rather than the portal key, but you know, Pandemonium, I guess, good to get it against him if anything. Stop him from channeling.
That fat skin. I mean,
yeah, it's fun.
Valkyrie has another flanked someone here. It looks like Kizu could be in trouble. As soon as he gets scouted by this ward. No, Pan actually ports out.
He's going to TP out himself. I think Nymphora is going for a Void Talisman as well, actually. And it makes sense here on the Hellborn side. In fact, there you go. Pandemonium especially.
Mid lane, Magnus is Invis scouting. Pretty much the entire team. No. Not. Oh my god, he's going for this.
They're going in. Puppet Master jumps in right off the bat. Prisoner's dead. So very, very quick kill. They used quite a bit, but now Parasite wants revenge, and he'll get it.
There we go. That Codex, level 2 so far, dealing damage. And top lane, Panda is in trouble.
Yep, he's going to port right next to them. He didn't even realize. And now he's going to be slow, trying to maybe turn this somehow. He has a Void Talisman. He's going to pop it here. So we'll prevent a little bit. Dust even happens, though, just for vision purposes. And now he is going to fall in the end as they catch him. So good job by Sync.
Didn't get away this time. Flint's still farming up a storm. I wonder if he's going to go... Like, what's his name? I really want to see that Abyssal. It's so good, and they're fighting so much.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah, usually it's just a follow-up to the Rune Cleaver, if anything, so that's what was throwing me off. But yeah, he went to Frostburn first here. I mean, he has more than enough for the Abyssal if he was truly doing that. So again, I still got to believe that actually he's in trouble here. Assassin Trout going to hold him in place. Pops his Dark Blade, says, I'm going to fight you then. He needs to get out of there, though. No, he goes in. He wants the kill. He gets it, but at what cost here now? Throws out
he's
the...
going to be fine.
Ulti, and here comes Parasite, in fact. Nice stop on Valkyrie. Face hug, there's a follow-up. And down goes Valk. So, great turn there from the...
Yeah,
Sync.
that was 100% turned. And they're going to go for Kong. They don't have any lifesteal, though, so... Oh, they have the heal from the 4, of course, but... oh, and the heal from Empath when she's inside. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. That's going to be a Kong kill.
Yep, no reason for it not to be.
Oh my god, I hope Flens goes Doombringer.
There's no way he's going Doombringer. Flens is the safe player on the team, if anything. I mean, we know this. When it comes to this team, especially, you know, having a lot of fun, and Sandy especially, he likes to be trollish and whatnot, but Flens is, you can just always count on, you know, just doing the right thing. Doing well.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, you're lucky. You're right. He is a safe player, but man, he could actually buy the Doombringer really soon, and he has a token as well. I mean,
Doombringer did get buffed.
it did get buffed.
That's all the reason to pick it up here.
Definitely. I mean,
Nymphora
why
down
not?
here, gonna set up a teleport. It looks like Dark Lady and Empath coming over.
they're getting
They wanna
clanked.
go. Yeah, they need to be careful, actually. Oh, here they come. Oh, maybe not. Maybe
Maybe
they
they
actually
attack.
run into Valkyrie here, but if he's not careful. Oh, they're TPing out. Yeah, look at
my
that. Oh, it's not going to happen. No, Magma stuns in. And Dark Lady's like, sayonara. You guys are dead. I'm out of here. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. She's still in trouble.
Nah, he just needs to charge and TP if he
Yeah,
needs
that's true.
to.
He's going
Oh,
to
he
get
can get the
tower.
towers.
So
Well,
greedy.
but-
So greedy. Oh, dodges the lava surge. That was close.
Well done.
And now
Magnus
the
is in
bait.
trouble.
There's the bait. Magnus is dead. The quick one-shot kill. Pulls in. What a play there by Mickey. He pulled Pandemonium away so they could set up a kill easily on a Valkyrie, and the portal key did. That was beautiful. And now Myrmidon actually being chased down. So what started to be a great fight for Team Boo and an excellent catch. The hook on Pandemonium as soon as he TPs in. He pops on Void Talisman once again, but shortly after it wears off, he's now in trouble. Dark Blade's applied to Puppet Master. He jumps in, he gets Cannonball stun, but he's in trouble. No, the Insanitary Switch gives him a live. Parasite couldn't face, or excuse me,
my God.
use
He
the
was halfway
infested
into the
time.
creep.
Yeah, he was. Dark Lady gets caught as well. Has that token, remember, and it's going to be used right here. Can't you actually get away with the question, Prisoner? He has Prison Break. He's going to jump in, hooks him. There's the Prison Break. And now the Void Talisman up on a Pandemonium once again with a pullback. Gets the 2 kills. Going to go for the third on a Pandemonium. Complete the Genocide. That they do. Double tap for Mickey. And so the token does come through in the end for Sync Esports.
Sense could buy that Doombringer right now.
He
or
could buy the
Assassin Master.
Doombringer. Probably not. Yep, I'm telling you, man, it's Lens.
Yeah.
Do the safe
Well.
thing. Gets the
Oh my God! 5-second arrow, right in the face. Magma's charging up ulti.
Oh, he's going to jump in by himself and actually do a decent amount right here. Valkyrie trying to follow it up, but can't happen. And Dark Lady trying to damage him down. The hook pulls her right back, and she couldn't leap over the ledge. Uh-oh. Can she actually still escape? Maybe the seal stun? No, it's not going to hit. I think Sync may end up falling back here now, realizing that what's done is done. The arrows,
the
his
arrow.
target was still TPs? Yeah. Struggles with it.
He's gonna get ported out of there.
This Nymphora has actually been fun to watch. I mean, the fact that he's been able to get some good levels and even some okay farm here because of the roll
Yeah.
has actually been pretty
I mean-
entertaining with the teleport.
I mean, yeah. He's been pulling off some pretty nice plays with on Kizu, porting around, making sure that action keeps happening, and so far it's been working out in Sync's favor. Even though that this has been a very funky game to say the least. Dark Lady got her Shrunken Head. She still has almost 4K saved up. I mean, I get that you're playing it safe, but you're fighting this much, then you should. I mean, you don't need to save for a buyback at this point. It's not like the Legion team is going to take base.
Yeah.
Insania dies really quickly, bot lane.
Well, again, that's the case. What is the main support doing pushing a lane out like that?
Yeah. It's a little bit greedy, but again, that's what Insania likes to do. He likes to push out greedily and then get more farm than a usual hard support will get. Like you won't see Insania sitting like 40 minutes in with no items. He farms too much for that. Oh my God, Puppet Master scouted.
Well, off to the side, Pandemonium's going to be ran into. So Puppet Master goes down. Pandemonium's like, I'm out of here. There's that Valkyrie Prism. Any kind of dust? They don't got anything, I guess.
They used it. No, they used dust trying to chase down Pandemonium,
okay.
and then they saw Puppet and turned on him. And he was like, but why?
And now Pandemonium going to be coming out of the Valkyrie Prison, though they know that they're all here. Myrmidon charges in. But that's not going to happen. She goes down. Dark Lady goes on a Valkyrie in the background. Magnus, a big eruption, stunned, but Valkyrie's dead. Pandemonium follows it up, gets Conan Fora. But again, at what cost here? He's pops Void Talisman. I will say that Void Talisman has proven to actually do wonders for him this game. But in the end, Myrmidon, or whoever that was, gets picked off. I guess Magnus. And they will catch Pandemonium. What a catch from Keizu. He teleports in after the buyback. As Parasite also coming. He thought he had a chance to face smash there. No, he did not. And Sanitarius, Void Talisman again in 2 seconds. The Zeal's done. Too much damage.
Well done.
And another genocide for Sync Esports.
I mean, Void Talisman definitely an underrated item by all means. Like it has been a lot of work this game, but we rarely see it picked up.
Well, again, Pandemonium is actually a decent hero with it, considering his skills allow him to do some good damage. So the idea that he could actually just still use the skills while he has Void Talisman up is pretty good, but yeah, that's not going to happen, though, and you got to figure Sync is finally now putting it all together, and they're going to start pushing in now and trying to end this game here.
Definitely. Dark Lady did... Oh, she bought something? It's coming on the Cura?
Yeah,
is that Oh, that's a Enduro.
There you go. Full Enduro coming out. Pretty nice to have.
Valkyrie trolling around with her ulti. And that's going to be Rax.
Yeah, easy Rax coming out. You see Storm Spirit pulls right after. Some good synergy right there with the Storm Spirit. Parasite takes the arrow from Valkyrie. But Magnus, there's the dust. He was waiting to use it. He was stunned the whole time. Didn't take him out, so. Team Who just playing it to the end here, kind of in that overtime phase. The hook, it actually lands on a Valkyrie. And now here comes Darkhaven to finish her off, so. Another genocide, officially.
Yep.
For Sync Esports.
They're going to be camming spawn here. Mickey is ready to hook.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
They better concede if they don't want it to happen.
He's hooking Puppet Master out. And
yep. Oh! Hooks it. And again, it does. They need it. No, it doesn't matter. They got the mission. They get the kill. And now they concede. Oh, that would have been perfect. If they waited to concede right after that. Well, it's overtime now, but Sync Esports, they're going to win the series 3-0 here. And so they get their bonus, but that also means they go undefeated here in the group stages, 9-0 overall in games, 3-0 in series, as well as Team Who will come up just shy of moving on. They'll finish with a 5-7 game record, but 1-2 series record, as Reason was 2-1, of course. So it all came down to Reason versus Team Who. It was a great series. Reason won it, though, in the end, 3-2, and thus was the ultimate difference maker.
I mean, Reason Gaming kind of like they took the win against Team Who, and ultimately that was what like brought them further on into this event. So I feel like it's fair, and I'm sure they're really happy about Sync winning this series as well. They've been this series definitely being nerve-wracking for them. As we were having fun with Sync throwing the ball in the air, I'm pretty sure Recent Gaming were a little bit, ooh, come on guys.
Yeah.
Just play your A game. Stop having fun.
Yeah, again, there's definitely some good money on the line, like I said, especially going into the DreamHack event and everything, and just in general, $14,000 prize pool. If you make it out to the next bracket stage, you got to compete for all that more money. And actually, I mean, that also brings up a good point. We'll talk about a little bit more here as things advancing on. The whole breakdown is on HonTour.com. Yeah. Just hugging him at the end there. The World Tree, it is officially dead. Okay. So again, it's official. Sync does take a 3-0. But just simply advancing on to the bracket stages, you actually get a $500 bonus as well. So both Sync and Reason, not only Sync gets $500 from this, but they get another $500 just because they advanced on to the next round. And then it breaks down from there. Again, every single series, there's money on the line. If you win your round of 4 matchup, you get $1,500 from that right there, and then so on. And it adds up all throughout, and then eventually the grand finals has its own prize pool on top of it all. So yeah, it's just really it's a good spread right there, and incentivizes the importance of every single game and series even going on in the bracket. So good feeling for Reason as well as Sync, of course. And congratulations once again. So final thoughts on that game, though, I guess. Series as a whole.
I mean, just a really enjoyable game. Taking out, they took a little bit of the seriousness out of the game, but still made it very enjoyable. And I'm sure the viewers are really happy about it as well. A lot of kills, a lot of action. Just, I mean, really, I like these kind of games, Breaky. I really do. I'm not sure what else to wrap it up when other than Flint's playing it safe and yeah, just taking it home.
Yeah, no doubt. It was fun to watch as usual, and again, congratulations to Sync Esports. I really like the Team Who, these guys here, and I know now this means they're out of the Deadeye Bounty League. They didn't qualify for DreamHack. Definitely hope for their sake, and because they are a really solid team, that they do stick around here now for the time being, and other events that pop up, and eventually the next Han Tour, of course.
Oh yeah,
Coming
definitely.
back and seeing these guys compete once again, because they really are trying to find a nice little groove here, and they could definitely be a team to reckon with moving forward. So,
Oh yeah.
looking forward.
I
to
mean,
seeing
they're
their
definitely
potential.
showing potential. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, as I was saying there again, guys. So Sync and Reason from Group B are advancing on. I don't have it updated just yet on this graphic, but you get the point there. How it's shaping up. So Group A still needs to be determined. And that leads us into talking about our next cast Thursday. Thursday is actually going to be between Nullstone Gaming and Bad Monkey Gaming. And as you see there, a lot of things can still happen. Simply put, if BMG actually wins that series, it would be a three-way tie. And then it would come down to individual game record. Now, with that said, I believe that would still put Nullstone Gaming at a actually, no, that would put Nullstone. The point is, you want to win that game. Let's just say that. It's
Yeah.
at the top of my head. I don't want to break it down. Just you